Hello everybody, this is iGaugeIt, and today we're looking at the TCL A1s Projector. This projector is packed with features. Let's unbox it and look at it together. So the case that it comes in kind of feels like a cooler with a nice little clip on it. Open it up and everything fits in very snugly. The top of the projector has full media controls, power, volume, even control the settings. And on the back you'll find the charging port, a 2.1 HDMI port, a USB, and an audio jack. And it has 16-watt Dolby Audio speakers. One thing I love about this projector is it's got Google TV built in, so you don't really need to plug it into an Apple TV or anything. Everything can be done on device. Oh, and just so you know, it's taken about 105 watts when I powered it up. At 600 lumens of brightness, this projector is sharp. The display size can go from 45 inches up to 150 inches. It supports 4K input, but only 1080p output. But it does have official Netflix support. And the star of the show is the autofocus and auto keyframe. You just have to move the projector, it does a scan of your wall, checks focus and keyframing, and gets it right every single time. I was blown away. I really like the design of this projector. It's small, it's light, and that carrying handle at the top can also be a stand for the bottom to tilt the image up. And although it is common sense, I do recommend using it in a dark environment. While you can see the image while the lights are on, it just looks a lot better in a dark environment. Again, that is common sense. And it does come with a remote if you don't want to be right next to the projector, and it is really good. It has shortcut buttons for YouTube, Netflix, and Prime, and even a shortcut to the projector settings. While it is great at auto keying, sometimes you want to do that manual, and they give you that option. The remote does use replaceable batteries, but they're included. But if you'd rather use the controls on the projector themselves, they work just as good. And here I am testing out all the auto adjustments that I can do. You can make the screen smaller, larger, adjust the keyframe, and even move the image up, down, left, and right. As you see, my cat is very interested in this process. Now that the projector's set up, let's do some gaming. I'm just going to connect my Nintendo Switch into the HDMI 2.1 port. And while I was plugging in that HDMI, I accidentally bumped the projector and it instantly rescanned the wall, rescanned for keyframing, and made it look perfect. So I had to test it again by moving it a little bit, and it was phenomenal how it adjusted focus, keyframing, and made it look perfect every single time. I remember back in the day trying to manually keyframe a projector, and it was a nightmare. Okay, now it's time for gaming. This supports 1080p 60 on the Switch, and I wanted to test Smash Bros on this to see how good it was with gaming, and it did not disappoint. My camera does not do this justice. It got a little bit bright, but in person it looks phenomenal, and I had really a fun time playing on this projector. And I was even able to snag the win. Yes, I was fighting a CPU, but still, it made me happy. Now let's move it to a different wall to show you that auto framing. So I will prop the projector right there on the table, and you see it does its scan. It's kind of going over to the door on the left and right. Once it does its scan, you will see it auto adjusts to be the perfect size, like that. And it did a perfect job of the keyframing. Like, it is pixel perfectly straight from top to bottom. For my final stage of testing, I put it in my bedroom to see if it could replace my TV, and it did not disappoint. It is so much brighter, it can get so much bigger, and if I had a screen or my wall wasn't textured, then this would definitely be replacing my TV. Since the projector's a little bit to the right, the left side of the screen is a little bit more hazy than the right side, but I just have to mount the projector straight on and it would solve that problem perfectly. So final thoughts. This projector is amazing. It's got Google TV, so I can stream any of the content that I want. It has HDMI 2.1, so that I can plug in any device I want for media or gaming. And the autofocus and auto keyframing is very impressive. I do not have to worry about if it's right, it will figure that part out for me. TCL knows what they're doing. They have 44 years of TV level picture calibration expertise and display technology. TCL projectors deliver TV level picture quality with support for HDR10 video playback. Thanks to TCL for sending me this projector for review, and if you have any questions about this projector, let me know down in the comments.